Hey guys, Sal here, back to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. We are level 99 across the board. I couldn't get through to level 100. It just started dropping. Even Milliam with the experience thing dropped, and I ended up giving the experience thing the fee, which is why she's higher than everyone else besides Milliam now. I decided to come over here to see if there was anything to do, and there actually was. Right over here in the rest area, there's a side quest. Hang on, what the hell are we? Looks familiar to a similar place before. Oh my wonderful Vincent! How many more cold nights must I endure without you keep me warm? Margarita, is that you? So this is where you were. Queen, Milliam, are you all here to see me? How sweet. Yeah, it's nice to see that you're well, Margarita. Yes. It was definitely worth taking a massive detour to find out if one of your schoolmates was well or not. Speaking of, what are you doing here? I'd heard that most of the upper class students stay at the academy, but you decided against joining them or something. Well, I stayed at the academy for a while. My family sent someone to pick me up and take me home before too long, though. So I snuck off on the way back, and here I am. And he thought that was a good idea because... Silly Rain. Silly, you don't have to ask. Because the love of my life, Vincent, is still at the academy. I couldn't bear to be separated from him for a single moment longer than I must. Vincent isn't Fanny's brother, Vincent. Man, you've been following him like a shadow since basically forever. Love truly works in mysterious ways. One good weirdo deserves another. Two star-crossed lovers separated by war. It's a tragedy for the ages. Though I have been trying to return to the academy ever since, unfortunately I've ended up stuck here now. I can see that, with you having 5th place in front of you. Well, when will we finally be able to see each other again? I think of him every moment of every day, and yet cruel fate continues to tear us apart. Huh? Why did you turn to a big old damsel in distress? This isn't the Marguerite I know. The Marguerite I knew was fun. Fun? Just what are you implying? Well, first of all, the Marguerite I know never gives up, and when she sees something she wants, she takes it. I mean, none of my other friends ever mixed shady drugs into food to get people to fall for them. And nobody else spent their entire day stalking the guys they liked and blocking their escape routes. She's the kind of girl who would jump into hell and take the place over in a second if she thought Vincent was hiding down there. Well, Wait, is this list of crimes supposed to be a pep talk? Anyway, you see what I mean? That's the Margarita I know from back at doors. But now, I see this Margarita sitting around, waiting for Vincent to come to her. That's no fun at all. But I guess that's none of my business. I'm just a bit let down is all. You know, you are absolutely right. Love is a battle, a bloody, protracted, no-holds-barred battle that you have to fight for yourself. I really don't like where this is going. Consider yourselves lucky. From this day forth, I'll be by your side, offering my valuable assistance. I'll go out and hunt down my blood Vincent myself. Then I'll never ever let him escape my embrace again. Okay, next time I see Vincent, remind me to tell him to run away. There she is. There's the Margarita I know. Good to have you back. See, this is already way more fun. Oh no, Milliam's reawakened the beast. I'm sorry, Vincent. I'll keep you in my prayers. Margarita was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Well, that was worth it, I guess. I need to pay her tab or something. I mean, she did have 5 plates here, although you instantly magically got rid of all 4 of them and just left 1. She bring the food with her. Probably. Wait, Rex, what the hell are you doing here now? I got the RMP to drop me off at Druid, and I made my own way here to check on things. Sounds like the battle was pretty wild. I'm surprised you guys made it out there with all your fingers and toes. You guys are straight up miracle workers. I wish I could say that's true. Nothing happened. Hey, I'm not gonna cry or anything, but just don't let it get you too down, okay? If it'd cheer you up, I could show you my top secret cuties of the RMP collection. Really? You got rid of the cuties of the Thor's Military Academy, but now you're doing cuties of the RMP, really? I don't even want to know why you have something like that in the first place. Ted Miller says she's got some pics of Claire in there, and who could blame him, really? I'd appreciate the thought, but maybe you should keep that hidden. That might be a good idea, but I do have something you could look at in public. Check out this novel I read. It'd be amazing how quick a book can make time go when you're traveling. Maybe it'll come in handy for you too. Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 11. Yes, I will take you up on thanks. Well, I mean, there's Chapter 2, Volume 11, but it's not really worth it in the end, man. Alright, let's go to the Courageous. We still have other side stops to make. I don't know if
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, let's say, if any of the highways that I've done before have more people in them. I mean, it's kind of possible. At the same time, I don't really believe it. Might as well start the episode off with a bang, right? Alright, I am so not looking forward to this. But let's go. What level are you? Agnagard. Purgatorial Wolf.
This
Oh, look at
one's
that, he starts
dangerous.
with a crit.
Stay on your toes.
I wasn't strong enough.
I'll handle it.
Wow! I was not expecting that. That's for sure. Oh yeah, and Fee got a new S-Break. Shadow Brigade.
You're finished. Full speed ahead. Shadow Brigade!
That was sweet. And she can attack
Let's
the
move.
entire map with it, which is awesome. Now, crafts. Spirit Unification. Now, White-Haired Rain, or Ochre Rain, whatever you want to be called. And Domination, and Tortoise. Azure Flame Slash. By the way, we'll level you to 115, so you're 5 levels lower than the human orb.
Gather on my blade!
Right.
7,753. I'll definitely be taking that.
Here
Overdrive.
I go. Overdrive!
Alright. Blessed Arrow.
Thanks! Let's move!
Hearts. I can't really use Chrono Burst, so that kind of sucks. Let's do a normal attack.
Now!
Rush.
Elisa, let's do this!
Okay. Right.
Now, Azure Flame Slash. Let's get Blessed Arrow back up in here.
Thanks! Gather on my...
58,765. Go Spirit Unification. Butt Turtling Roar. Healed you, give you strength, defense, and speed. You missed, you fool.
Okay.
Now, item. Celestial Balm on Laura.
You have my things.
No problem.
Now, Blessed Arrow.
You
Thanks.
have my things.
Here I go!
And aren't you swell? Okay. Yeah, no, I can't currently do that. If anything, I could technically do this. But first, Shadow Brigade.
Here I go!
Art. Kira, on yourself.
Onward!
So, crap. Okay, where's an item that gets rid of faint? Stimulant.
Thanks! My turn!
I'll again. Heal yourself.
No problem.
Crafts, Blessed Arrow.
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
Now. Go over to
Good
Million.
luck. Come on, Lammy.
And let's, for one, link up. Now, Galactic Cannon.
Come on, Lammy. Transform! Setting target. Galactic cannon, fire! We roll!
Yes,
Leave
we
this
do.
to me.
Now, Laura. Okay. True Armor Breaker.
Shatter!
My turn.
Lean has his full stuff up. So now. Support, Chrono Burst. Field Unification. No, because that'll waste a turn. Arts. Chrono Burst.
Let's move.
Crafts. Field Unification.
My turn.
Let's also... We're linked up with Elisa still. Overdrive.
Overdrive!
Azure Flame Slash. Gotta love that damage!
No problem.
Crafts, Blessed Arrow,
You have my
My
thanks.
turn.
Radiant Waltz, Green, Arcane Gale, Gale's Perfected Essence. Oh! That sounds cool. Fatal Arc Slash.
Now.
Assist.
Gotcha!
But that to nothing.
They're off guard.
Rush. That did nothing.
Thanks.
Here
Here we
he
go.
still has white hand mode. Azure Flame Slash.
No problem.
Now. Grail Burst.
No problem.
I completely forgot she even had that. Blessed Arrow.
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
Blessed Arrow.
You have my onward.
Azure Flame Slash. Bye-bye! I literally forgot that Elisa even had the Grail. And thanks to that, we managed to pull it off without having to worry about anything else.
Okay, it's safe for now.
And see, look, we're closer to the level and we still got no experience. What do we get from this? It's gotta be a fire-based one, right? Because he had Purgatorial Flame and whatnot. Fear the Cryptid Agnagar. Searing Sun's Gem. Alright, system, save the game, right over that. Okay, quartz. What is this Searing Gem all about? Really? It's a fire gem, right? The hell? Ian can't use this at all? No, you can. It just has to be on directly fire. Okay. So Suzaku, I lose 25 strength, but let's just purely see what the heck this does. Now arts, Soul Eruption. All defense and speed minus 50%. Attack all, 5 turns, burn 200%. Sunburns all ignores element efficacy. Or efficiency, I'm assuming is what that actually is. Class 5S. 735 EP, but it does so much. You know, that's nice and all, but Reen and Chrono Burst and White Hair goes well. So much better. So yeah, I'm gonna put Suzaku back on him, and then I'll give this gem to Emma if she has fire. I mean, Laura has fire. Emma does in fact have fire. Huh. But Laura has Tira, which also kind of helps in the long run. So yeah, let's give this to Emma. Once we actually upgrade her stuff, of course. Well, that's that. Now we can go back to the Courageous. I know there's nothing around here. Well, that was a fun-filled adventure, wasn't it? Wasn't expecting any of that to go down, but it did. Alright, now we get to fight whatever the hell this thing is.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
Of course it starts with a crit, right?
Hang in there!
Thanks!
Thanks for the heal,
My
Lisa. A Beardon. Abaddon. Okay. So... what happens if I move? Can't really do anything. Arts. Chrono Burst.
Let's move!
And let's... craft. Field unification.
Let's move!
There we go. As your flame slash. 104,310
My
damage.
turn.
Oh my god. And let's not. Let's get.
Yes, sir!
You only got 3,803. You should be good, right?
No more chance!
An opening!
Goodbye. Gotta love domination, right?
Lammy totally rocks, right?
I wonder how I'd fare in a one-on-one match against him.
I'd like to see that. Cruise in for bruising. Intimidation. We don't really need that. Next up is the place above Ymir, right? Garner. In the Isengard range, yeah, so we gotta talk to Toa and get sent there. Turn to the Courageous. Alright, save the game. Now, Toa.
Where do you
We
want to
gotta
go?
go to the Isengard range. Are we ready to go help out Klein and Hebel? Once we do, there's no coming back until we're done. We better make sure we got everything we could possibly need before we head off. Yes. This is a side quest. I didn't know this was gonna happen. The Courageous departed for the Isengard range. And being careful not to alert the armed group to their approach, they safely landed at the rendezvous point. Hey, you made it! Hey, you two. Klein. Ebel! Huh, we've been waiting for you. I'm happy to see you're here too, Lord. Thank you for coming. I'm happy to see you're both okay. Have you been fighting by yourselves all this time? Yeah, we've been trying to do what we can to support the other Thor students. We've been hearing a lot about what you've been all up to on the Courageous too. We've been doing our best to stay up to date on how the war's going. That's how we came to find out about this incident. Anyway, we can catch up later. Right now, we'd be better focused on the task at hand. You did come regarding our request, right? We certainly did. An airliner was hijacked, wasn't it? You said it was hidden around here. That's right. It's just over there. Oh, there it is. That's the airliner. That model's used in Mirror too. The craggy terrain does make it this a pretty top-notch hiding place. I'm guessing those two standing watch outside were involved in the hijacking. I can't help but feel like I've seen those outfits somewhere before. Now that you mention it, from what I gather, they're mercenaries of some kind who were hiding among the airliner's passengers. Once inside, they took control of the airliner over the North Tier province, then threatened the captain to landing here. We've got civilian hostages inside, nobles included. What are they after? It's all but certain that ransom money is their objective. The war's growing fierce by the day, so neither the Imperial Army nor the Noble Alliance forces have any spare manpower. My guess is that they're trying to take advantage of that to make a profit. I'm really impressed how much you were able to discover about them now. Did someone from the RP do some info or something? That rifle looks like the latest model, so I'm guessing you ran into them. Huh, no point in hiding it. I guess, yeah, you're right. We ran into a squad of theirs not too long ago and ended up swapping info, but been working together ever since. That's when they left me this rifle, too. Alright. It's kinda weird seeing you with one now. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand. Neither army has the manpower to do anything about this right now. We were wondering if we might be able to rescue the hostages ourselves. Gotta show we're military students at some point, right? They've managed to avoid getting caught up until now, so I imagine they're feeling fairly cocky at this point, enough to let their guard down. So with your help, we might be able to capture them along with saving the hostages. So think you could lend us a hand? Of course. There are civilian lives at stake here. There's no way we could turn a blind eye. Knowing what we do, I feel it's only right that we assist you. Yep, and we've come all this way, might as well do what we can. Thanks, this'll make things a lot easier on our end. We'll be counting on you. Right, our current plan was drawn up based on the assumption that only Hippo and I would be participating. Now that we've got you and the creatures here, it could probably do with a few modifications you guys are ready. Sure? Together they set about dividing a new operation to capture the criminals and ensure the well-being of the hostages. Once they'd finished fleshing out the details, all that was left to be done was wait for the perfect opportunity to begin. Quest Gone Air started. How long are we gonna have to stay out here? I'm freezing my butt off. You're telling me. Seems like the ransom negotiations aren't really going anywhere either. The overwave reception up here is downright pitiful to top it all off. What? You serious, man? This sucks! Damn it! I wish we could have at least stayed inside and watched over the female hostages instead. Oh well, I'm guessing we'll be moving somewhere else before long, then we... Sorry, that's not going to happen. Who are you? Commencing operation. Let's take them out!
Well, shall we begin?
Let's move.
I mean... yeah, we can begin? I can't really do Chrono Burst because I don't have 400 EP, dang it. Well, it slows, but... oh,
Yes, sir!
okay. How low you guys? 93, that's why.
I can do this.
Gotta take out one of them. Now, are you gonna waste your turn to resurrect your ally? Oh, you spent it to attack me, which is actually kind of smart on your end. Thank you, Elisa.
My turn.
You know, we're level 99. I'd like it if we could actually hit an enemy instead of them dodging somehow.
You have my thanks.
Let's move.
Alright, craft. Let's go with the Flame Dragon.
Burn to ash.
With a crit.
Fall! Now's our chance.
Crap.
My turn.
Oh well.
They're off guard.
I have to do this, but sure, why not?
Impossible.
Goodbye.
Lammy totally rocks, right?
I wonder how I'd fare in a...
You've heard that already. I think we did that quietly enough to not draw attention from inside. Yeah, looks like they're none the wiser. Now I remember where I'd seen their uniforms before too. The same as what the Jaeger dropouts we encountered in Nord were wearing. Oh, I remember now. They said their name was Bugbear, I believe. Oh yeah, the ones Gideon hired. Yep, Well, like I said before, they're a bunch of random wannabe Jaegers. This doesn't make any sense. They were supposed to have been handed over to the Republican Army. So we're up against a group of Jaeger dropouts. Doesn't sound like this will be easy. How'd you get, guys? How things go on your end? Very well indeed. We found a way to infiltrate the lineup while you were busy fighting. And as soon as we were ready to start the next part of the operation, we'll use that route to sneak inside. But just the two of you? No worries. We'll be fine, remember, we're second years. It's about time we started setting an example in the combat anyway. So to confirm, we'll be acting as two groups. We'll be using the confusion to rescue the hostages, ready to begin. Ready as we'll ever be. We'll do our part to make this plan a success. We'll start sneaking through the ship's hold then. Best of luck, guys. Okay. It's eerily quiet in here. I don't think there's anyone in this part of the ship at least. Looks like the hostages are on one of the upper floors. So this is a legitimate operation, okay. Any chests? Whoa, hello! This is the exact same chest that we were on when we ran into you, sis. I only know that because I looted the chest down here before we went up and talked to him. What do you know? If it went full circle, alright. Huh. How the hell did you get in here? No time for talking. I'm ready if you are.
Bring it on! Let's move!
I mean, they're not really worth using an S-Break on. Flame Dragon.
Burn to ash! Fall!
Impossible!
They weren't even worth using an S-Break
it's safer
on.
now.
I'll take those items, though. Thank you very much. Ugh, the damn kids. That wasn't so bad. No sign of reinforcements either. How many of their guys are here at all, really? That must be the way to the bridge. I think we should check inside the bridge and the guest rooms just in case. I'm all for it. Alright, so you want to go there. So technically we could go upstairs, but let's go straight ahead. Let's go into this room. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I might as well stop trying to hope for items that are just, you know, randomly in an area. Yeah, I'm done. Hey, what's with all the noise outside? Wait, who are you?
Enemy sighted! Let's take them
This
out!
is overkill!
Let's move!
This poor just single guy!
Here I go! No problem.
I mean, bye!
Impossible!
Talk about getting you up in one poor pool!
That takes care of them.
I wasn't expecting to actually run into one of them in here. Maybe he was on break. Hold on, he's got something on him. Card key 1. This looks like a card key. We might be able to use it for something. Let's take it with us. I mean, why wouldn't we take it either way? It dropped off the enemy. It's ours now. Is this where the card key goes to? Well, here's the bridge. I'm guessing that. Shh, I can hear voices inside. What? You still can't get in touch with them? You do realize that we got ransom money. You ain't going nowhere, right? I'm trying, but the reception here is so bad I can't get through. Don't give me excuses. Ugh, we really do have shit luck. Our last plan was ruined by those kids back in North. Now this. What should we do? This area's perfect for staying unnoticed, but if we can't get any ransom money... Yeah. We'll try one more time, but if that fails, we're gonna have to find somewhere else. Breaking out of jail was enough trouble as it is. Can't let a chance like this pass us by. As soon as we get the ransom money, the world will know Bugbear's a real Jaeger core. Yeah, no. They still haven't given up on making a name for themselves, huh? They don't seem to have learned a thing from before. I can't believe they got away from Calvard. Things are pretty crazy over there with all the terrorism and stuff. It was probably easy to take advantage of it. However they got here, that doesn't change our objective. Let's get back to stopping them and finding the hostages. I mean, we going inside? No, no, we're not. We're going back up. Okay, then. We took out and used the first key card. That's what it's for. It opened. Okay, we should be able to get to the 3rd floor now. Let's stay alert. No one's here. Actually. I can sense some people on the other side of that door. And given that we couldn't find a hostage anywhere on the lower floors. Seems like they're all being kept here. Probably going to be a lot of people guarding them too. Get ready, guys. Sure. Any chests? No, but there's a 4th floor. Might as well save while we're here. And just who are you? Where did you come from? Are you here to rescue us? Please help! Here goes! Commencing suppression of the target.
Bring it on.
My turn.
Suppression of the targets, huh?
Burn to ash.
Bye-bye!
Fall!
Unless you live. Nope.
Impossible. Okay, it's safe for now.
I love not even having to use an S-break, and I can still kill every single enemy on the field. This can't be happening. Curse you. Alright. I think we've got things under control. They did it. Then we're saved. What's going on? Wait! Hey, it's Ricky! One of these hostages look kind of familiar. Isn't this the guy that one other dude who was at Corellia Fortress was calling the name out for? Or does it just sound familiar? Anyway, please calm down. You secured an escape route of the ship for you. Please follow it to safety. If you're quiet, they shouldn't notice. We appreciate that truly, but who are you? They're the promising youngsters of Thor's Military Academy Class 7. Hey, it's him! Aren't you, Norton? You're alright! We weren't expecting to run to a familiar face among the hostages. I can't believe you of all people ended up being taken hostage! Same here. I thought you were working as a war correspondent for the Noble Alliance. I am. I ended up getting dragged into this as I was heading off on a business trip related to that. It's funny that you guys would be the ones to come and rescue me. Perhaps this too is the willed Adios. Maybe so. But enough of all that. We're just glad to see you okay. You're one tough cookie. I've been hearing all about what you've been up to. We wish we could do a nice article about you guys, Valimar and the Courageous, but given the circumstances. Writing about the Courageous would be one thing, but Valimar too. I think it'd be best to keep him quiet. Don't put yourself at risk for it. Oh, sorry. I suppose this is really the time to be having a leisurely chat like this. Leave evacuating everyone here to me. You should get back to your mission. There are more hostages up above. There are more well-off passengers like nobles and merchants who are being used for ransom money. Please save them. We will, don't worry. You take care, Norton. There are a lot of rocks outside the ship that you can hide behind until we're done. Good to know, thank you. Bye, Norton. Norton carefully led the hostages out of the airship and together they were able to escape from danger. He searched the dropouts' belongings and took the car key too from one of them. Okay, but yeah, I swear someone, that dude at the Corellia Fortress was yelling out the name Ricky or something like that. Probably remembering wrong. Thank you. Norton mentioned something about more hostages being held on the next floor. Yeah, look sharp. Alright, well, save the game before we look sharp. Final floor. Instant fight. Yep. Oh hey, it's two girls from the Australia school. But please, just let us go. If it's money you want, just take it. I beg you, stop this madness. Shut up. That's not enough from you. That's enough from you. We'll get all the meal we need from the ransom money. Besides, meal is secondary here. What we really want is the achievement of pulling this off. What do you mean? Huh, we want them to be known as the guys who were able to hijack a plane in a nation with a military as crazy as this. We're not going to be able to call ourselves a Papa Yaga Corps if we can't outsmart the other Bonian military. Now, you know, pipe down until we get our damn ransom money. Yeah, that goes for you young ladies, too. Unless you want those pretty faces of yours all scratched up. Idios, help us. Stop right there! What on earth? Where did you kids come from? How did you even get here? Wait a second, I recognize you. We're Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy. We received a formal request to liberate the hostages being held here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Thor's. Wait, isn't he Elise's brother? He totally is. That's right. You two are in the same year as Elise. Well, we'll get you out of here. Don't get cocky, brats. I can't believe the same kids who screwed us over in Nord are back at it again. You've got no idea what we went through because of you. They don't seem to understand that they were the ones in the wrong. Huh, guess you guys had a really fun time after we caught you, huh? You deserved everything you got. You'll live to regret what you did. You're gonna be the first victims of newly founded Bugbear Yaga Corps. You're joking, right? You think this is gonna cut it? Do you honestly think you can make a name for yourself just by hijacking a plane in the middle of a war? So say that again. Real Yagas live on the battlefield, labeled reapers and warmongers, but accepting their karma all the same. That was what Xeno, Leo, and the boss taught me. But looking at you, I don't think you have the resolve to do that. You people no doubt lack the sense of dignity and self-respect that P possesses. But you think you're all so tough. What do you know about us? Reinforcements! Boss! You came for us! We figured something was up when the guys in the lounge didn't give their last report. But you've really done it this time. Bet you're the ones who let all those hostages go, too. We're gonna make you regret you'll ever crossed us. Fill them full of whole aboard. We'll celebrate our day as a new corps by dancing on their corpses. Yeah! They might have the advantage here, but we can't afford to lose. I'm right there with you. Let's go!
Oh, messed up.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I'm done for. Okay.
Alrighty, item. Celestial Bomb.
Thank you very much.
Lisa. You can't use there. But you can right here. Overdrive.
Overdrive!
Now. That's arrow.
Thanks. Of course.
Item. Celestial Bomb.
Thanks. Right.
Alright, Fee. Shadow Brigade. Now, let's also do Blessed Arrow again.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Here.
Come on, Fee, take them all out.
Full speed ahead.
Goodbye, fools! Oh, you survived!
I'm done for. Thanks. No.
Oh, this
It's
is
my
really
turn.
annoying. Bye!
Let's keep going.
It doesn't matter if Millie and Lisa didn't get anything. I could just put an experience thing on them. Besides, we barely got anything anyways. Whatever. I'm not dealing with their crap and consistent just crits and everything else. Plus I have to reload and listen to their crap again. I don't want to. But this can't be happening. We lost not once, but twice to these guys. We had you surrounded. How did we lose? Positioning alone doesn't determine the outcome of the battle. It might help, but at the end of the day, experience is what matters most. You're finished. Give it up and hand over the hostages. Ugh. Blaze's brother is so cool. Thank goodness, now we can. Don't think it's over. Come on, boy. The tables have turned now. Do lives mean anything to you, you're gonna do as we tell you. You don't even know when to give up, do you? You've lost this battle, accept it and stand down. My will to show mercy is running short. But there's nothing to worry about. We got the ship's bridge under our control. We've got the upper hand here. I wouldn't be so sure of that. And victory's ours. Fine. Nice timing. I'm just glad we made it at all. What's going on? Why do new people keep showing up one after another like this? And how'd you even get in there? That door was locked. Sorry, but all the ship's systems are now under our control now. People! Looks like you guys are A-okay over here. More students. You've gotta be kidding. We've got people over at the bridge. How'd you take control of the ship's system? Oh, Klein and I took care of the ones who were left. They weren't all that many thanks to the rest of you coming here. All the crew members you took hostages are safe now too. And I took care of all the lookouts while you were busy fighting Class 7 on top of that. You're the only ones left. Really? That's some pretty impressive work. Hey, you guys got all the fun jobs, didn't you? This is some kind of dream. We're Jaegers. Sure, we dropped out, but we're still Jaegers. How can we be beaten twice by a bunch of kids? Never let your guard down during an operation. Any real Jaeger would know that. Let's give up trying to form a core, and you're not cut out for it. We're going to be apprehending you now. Don't try to resist. But damn it. Awful babies. Gotta love having freaking the advantage. They so totally had the advantage, and yet I somehow managed to pull out a win. Luckily enough, Elisa has Angel, and sadly enough, her Angel isn't level 5 yet. Once it gets to level 5, she could have revived twice, and then we could have revived everyone. And, yeah, whatever. After properly restraining the mercenaries, Class 7 joined Klein and Hebel in securing the safety of the remaining hostages. They then set a course for the rural airport, chosen for its close proximity, taking the hostages and the airship with them. They were freed upon arrival, and Class 7 then happily handed the culprits over to the railway military police and the Nortier Provincial Army. You two doing okay? Thank you, everyone. I can't imagine what would have happened. I can't imagine that would have gone half as well without your help. Seriously, we owe you guys. Are you kidding me? We should be thanking you. You're the ones who stepped in and made things right. It made me even more proud to be a member of your club, Klein. We only managed to save the hostages thanks to your help. You guys were both super cool. You just beat those guys in like 2 seconds. I don't know about that. I'd say we were kind of pushing our luck there. But you really are so glad to have had your support there. Okay, calm down. The two of us really didn't do all that much. We wouldn't have been able to take the bridge if we hadn't drawn their attention either. But sure, I took them head on, did all the work. We were just the backup. Man, with the first years like you about, Thor's is gonna be in great shape when we graduate. I gotta admit, though getting that kind of praise from you guys means a lot. Well, either way, we've done what we set out to do. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, there's no point in two of us flying solo anymore. So it's time for us to join the crew of the Courageous to fight by your side. Lucky us. Definitely, we're more than happy to know you'll have our backs. Good to hear. Welcome aboard. Gone. Air completed. Receive Wrath as a reward. Find people were able to come aboard the creatures. What exactly does Wrath do again? Does it have a strength increase? Counter attacks after evading always deal critical damage. I mean, technically speaking, but Ingenuity gives me EP, which helps me heal. As technically I could heal on Laura. It's gonna confuse the hell out of me, but sure, why not? Let's get rid of 1. That really isn't much strength, and give you Ingenuity. There we go, save the game. Oh wait, hold on, I need to resurrect before I save. Lisa's dead, I can't resurrect. Oh, that sucks. Let's see, Emma! Let's give you a Thalos. Now we can res. I can't believe we were rescued by Lisa's big brother. Wait until the girls at the school hear about this one. Are you on your way back home, right? Well, try to stay out of trouble for the rest of the trip. I will. She's so in love with Reed now. As soon as the war began, Elise and Prince Alphen went off with the Bracer. So it's nothing of a relief to hear that the princess is with you now. Try to save Elise as soon as you can, though, okay? Of course. So this one's fangirling over Reed. This one, it doesn't really care. Alrighty then, there's no one else here in the airport. Oh boy. So how many quests have we done? We've done them all, right? Done, and this one's turned in. Alright, let's go back onto the creatures. I can remember which button it actually is, for whatever reason. Now, I almost went to Toa. We got to report these quests.
Hey there, Rean. Do tell me all about what you've been up to.
There we go, 14 more AP.
Well, that's very impressive.
9 more and we'll be at A3. Alright.
Well, I'll be looking forward to your next report.
I don't think we're gonna have a report for a while, but sure. Now, back to what we were previously going to be
Where do you want to go?
We've done all of the side quests. I don't know if anyone's anywhere near here, but we have domination, so I don't really care anymore. I've done all I can, so north here, highway. Go back here to the Ignis Shrine. Alright, now, before we actually continue, let's reload this one for a quick second. Because right over here is something that I had to tap on this so I could grind. What kind of flame lamp is this? I'm not sure, but it looks conspicuous enough to be important in some way. What's the worst that could happen if we mess with it? To advance the lamp, will need to be attacked using a field attack of a character with rank B or higher and a certain damage type.
My turn.
This one was Laura. And this is what happens when you hit them. These platforms come on up. Alright, now that I showcase that, we can go back to our actual timeline. Which confused the hell out of me, because I literally stayed right under it. Weird. Let's not deal with big flame guy with 2 swords right there. Oh yeah, right. There's a chest back this way. I do, however, remember this, even though it hasn't been that long anyways. Don't mess with me. No, it's a brown chest, but fire septic. Works
Bring
out.
it on.
My turn.
Through Autumn Leaf Cutter, goodbye.
That's that.
No, you don't. Any other chest over here? No. Alright. There we go.
Please, take care around that one.
Oh, I didn't even notice this chest over here. I didn't even notice that there was a way to get something over here. What is this?
Got my eye on the prize.
Red chest. Purgatorial Flame. Now, I know that it's an ability, but does it actually, you know, give stats? Of course not. Why would I expect any less? And Elise is going to need to get her CP up before I can actually, you know, fight the boss. That's the depths right there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to
That one's
actually
gonna be
fight
a pain.
stuff. Alright, there's another red chest right
That
here.
treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
By a bell. And I just completely remember now that there's 2 blue chests and a monster chest over here, right? Yep.
That one's gonna be a pain.
Yay.
Watch out! This is a tough one. Here we go.
Gale EX.
Righto!
Let's go on 2.
No problem. Now!
Bye, big one.
Right!
Thanks for the experience. Alright, so this one is what? Marcus and Emma, level 96. Whatever happens, Emma and Marcus can always fall back on their bartending skills. You seldom see them without their glasses.
I spy with my little eye. The
Lisa and
goods.
Sarah. What the hell?
We have nothing to fear.
Be quiet.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
What was that?
Let's move.
Oh, well, this blows.
Let's move.
Arts. I have nothing at all. Can't attack. I can't use arts. So I have to just
Yes,
move.
sir!
Crystal Flood.
Here goes! Right.
Craft. Astero.
You
Thanks.
have my fa-
Here we go.
Still can't really do anything. Here.
Thanks.
Let's move.
Hit her again.
Here I go!
Hydro Cannon.
Marcus, activate! Thanks. No problem.
Right. Wait. Elisa Ellis. Dang it. Ayla's Fortuna. Let's move.
Yeah!
Bye. What do we get? Carnage. Now, is that actually, you know, good or no? It is. Ooh. My God, that's awesome. Can I get rid of Waterfall for that? Oh, I definitely can. Hell yeah, I'll take that freaking loss in defense for more strength. Please, be my guest. Alright, so what's this one? Not
My
Elisa.
turn.
It is Laura. And there's the bridge towards the boss. Oh, the lava dropped, so we can now take this. It makes sense that we were able to walk on something that we basically had lava on it. Probably not. Oh man, that was a pain. We ended up getting back attacked by the fire guy, and then Reen died. Then I had to regain all of the CP he had. Then Emma almost died because Reen got mind controlled. Well, confused. So that wasn't fun. And now we can finally go to this door. Just so happens to have that crystal there. Oh, hey, it's the thing that's in the beginning. I mean, the opening. It seems to be the deepest part of the shrine. Look over there. This is the end of the Ignis Shrine. After a boss. It's so pretty! It's huge! Is that the ore? Yeah, and that's exactly what we're here for. A high purity crystal of Zemelian ore formed by the power of Septium veins over a very, very long period of time. Let's be ready, we're about to have a visitor. What are you? What? Magic Knight. Dire Wolf. Is that a Magic Knight? Another one. So this must be our trial. If you want that Zemelian ore, you're going to need to overcome it. Right.
A worthy adversary.
Woohoo! Me with a crit!
My turn.
Let's do this. Path. Unification. Let's do that first.
Let's move.
Alright, next up, Arts. Chrono Burst.
My turn.
Paths. Unit Unification.
Here we go.
Okay, so Chrono Burst is just a waste in that order. Fine. Have it your way. Azure Flame Slash. Almost dead. Yeah, you can heal up. I don't really care.
Onward!
Radiance Waltz.
Right.
Okay, no, that's just kind of annoying. So let's go with Overdrive, so you can't do that again. Press zero.
Thanks.
You have my
Here I go.
thanks.
Attack normally.
Now's our chance.
First.
Let's go, everyone.
Leave it to me.
Leave this to me!
Right.
Let's go with Azure Flame Slash, and to finish it all off, plus zero.
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
Goodbye. Was fun, but your defense doesn't compare to my attack damage.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
You level up.
Done.
Level 100!
Awesome.
B is the first one at 100, millionths a second. Good. I think that's the last we'll see of that. Yep, we're done. Well, it certainly didn't go down without a fight. But now that we've won, we can get this Zemelian ore. Right, let's grab it and get out of here. No, let's save, then grab it and get out of here. Anything else in here? No, that I can see. Up we go. It looks even bigger from up close up. Yeah, although considering how long it's had to form, that's hardly surprising. Still, if we work together, we could be able to carry it back to the Courageous. Contains Zemelian ore crystal. There we go. Hey, everyone's gonna be in for a big surprise when they see this. Well, we've done what we need to here. Now it's just a case of whether this can be made into a weapon for Valimar. And the only one who's going to know that for sure is George. Come on, let's head back and see what he thinks. Will do. Walking up. And let's get out of here. Should really probably get TP, but I don't want to right now. I know, it's surprising. I must be sick. Upon returning to the Courageous, they hurriedly carried the Zemelian ore they had obtained to where George was waiting. That's a big crystal. So this is a Zemelian ore crystal, huh? It's even cooler than I thought it'd be. You brought back a real treat this time. We couldn't believe our eyes when we saw it at first. So, what do you think? Think you'll be able to make a new weapon for Valimar? It's hard to say honestly. It seems really difficult to work with. And then there's the matter of getting enough of it to make something with. I feared as much. I find it hard to imagine this will be enough to make a Tachi large enough for Valimar to use in combat. I doubt this will be enough of Professor Schmidt to start helping out either. Well, we all can do it is gather a lot more. There are 3 more other spirit shrines in Eastern Erebonia. Let's get through the other trials and you should have enough. Oh, you make it sound so easy. Feel free to volunteer if you have any brighter ideas. Like Elliot said, we'll just have to do what we can and gather a lot more. This'll be a piece of cake. Still, what we've got now is enough for me to get a feel on how to work with it. And to do that, I'm gonna need to set up a proper workshop on the ship. Then by all means, do so in this area here. My brother would have no objections. Thank you, Your Highness. Yes, thank you. I'll get right to work. If you get a chance, would you mind helping me out with me? You'll be the one who has to carry whatever we end up making into combat, so it'd be a help if you have it here. If you were here. I don't know what I'm trying to read anymore. I'd be happy to. Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. I mean, it's not like we have any current quests we need done. I mean, are we able to physically go and do the other shrines right now?
Where do you want to go?
No, we can't. Finish remaining business and help George. We can't go to the other shrines to get the crystals, so we have no other choice but to help George. Okay, George. Oh boy. Shop, you have anything to buy? No, you do not. Guess I'll buy the yellow color, because why not? Export? Dang. Exchange. All deceptive mass? 30,960 mira. Back over 100,000. I'll take it. Help out. I want to turn this into a workshop for creating Valimar's Tachi. If you get a chance, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out. Choosing to help George will make this workshop will cause me story to advance. Help. Ah, thanks. Well then, do you think you could bring me my tools from over the Noble factory? Can't do, George. George and then began remodeling the ship's hold into a workshop. While the process was more than a little exhausting, it didn't take long before they were finished. Now that should work for now. Okay, let's see if we can process this a million ore. Ready. We're going to start by reinforcing Valimar's existing blade, right? Kind of your way of prepping for the real thing. That's the idea, yeah. I just want to get a feel for what it's like to work with, and it'll give you a stronger sword to use in the meantime. Let's get to work. Of course. Together they worked on reinforcing Valimar's existing blade. Despite the task being simple compared to making an entirely new weapon, working with the Serenity Noah was hard enough for George. Irene and the other members of Class 7, as well as even Valimar, helped where they could and supported him in his efforts. Even Valimar? Eventually. Friday. What's up? Wanna have voice acting for me? Ooh, that looks cool. Whoa, Valimar, your new blade is quite impressive. Yeah, it came out pretty well. Although the base weapon is still the same as the Soldat's. Unlike the Soldat's blade, however, I can feel motivating from it now. I expect it'll be able to hold a significantly keener edge than before. I'm a mage, man, to process that stuff. A hunk of crystal like that must have been a real pain to work with, huh, George? Well, if anyone could, it's you. I wouldn't have been able to do much with it if not for you guys' help. We've got this far is a real testament to our combined efforts. I'm not sure our contributions can even compare to what you've done. I'm grateful for it. I'm sure the battles ahead are going to be a lot smoother thanks to this. We're lucky to have you on our side, George. Now all you gotta do is take it into a real fight to see how this feels. Fight. We should get Belmar to give it a couple of good swings.
Oh, you're all still here.
Thank you. What's up, Toa?
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible. We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's Keldic.
Celtic?
What happened to Keldic?
It was set on fire
Oh boy.
by the Kreutzen Provincial Army.
What?
What?
Well, I guess we're not going to the Weathercock anymore. They set a course for Keldic and hurried there as fast as their legs could carry them. Once they arrived, a number of them disembarked to assess the situation and struck this area, Eustace included. Okay, Elisa. He's currently the one that has the stuff, and her S-Spray can now attack everyone just like Milliam, so let's bring Fee. Let's go. Why do I have to have Eustace? Dang it. Confirm. No! Milliam has detection! No! Why do I keep doing this? I can probably... This isn't locking me in. It's not locking me in, right? So I should still be able to get detection off of her after this little bit is done. But why do I keep forgetting that? Well, I mean, Keldic technically is still alright. It's just the whole entire market was put on fire. This is awful. How can they do such a thing to a lively town? The Grand Market seems to have taken the brunt of it too. The fact that this was the work of the provincial army themselves is distressing to say the least. I can't believe this. Let's have a look around town. We should pay a visit to both the Market Manager and the 4th Armored Division too. Alright. Hello? There's a lot of people in here. No! Is she alright? Not Louise too! Excuse me, but how's she been holding up? Has she been given medical treatment? Her father's herbals already tended to her butt. Apparently the blow to her head was so strong that you can't be sure if she'll make it. Please open your eyes. I'm begging you. You two seem like good friends from what I've seen. Yeah, we got to know each other from my visits to the Weathercock whenever I was in town for work. But I'm not going to be able to do anything for her staying here. Let's go. We need to see how things are elsewhere. Right. Louise, don't you die on me. Live for everyone.
I hope Louise will be okay.
Same here.
She wasn't the only familiar face either.
They seem to have enough medicine at least, but...
It was bound to happen eventually, casualties of war. I was expecting it to happen, just not like that. Well, how are you doing? Please don't tell me. Yep, he's sick. He's in bed. Oh boy. No! Why, Otto? Please come back to me! He's dead? No way! Jarl from Thor is correct. He fell victim to one of the soldiers' attacks while evacuating townsfolk, I'm afraid. I did everything in my power to save him, and yet... I see. Oh, come on, Otto, no! We never even got the chance to repay him for helping us while we were here. How could this happen? Market Manager has always done everything he could to protect this town. But now he's went and gave his life for us. No one loved this town more than Otto. This just goes to prove that. Why do things end up like this? What are we even supposed to do? Oh, come on! Come on, Louise, pull it together. I don't want you to go. It's Claire, Neidhart, and Elliot's father. Oh boy. Claire, hello? Oh, I see you've all arrived. Lieutenant General Craig, Major Neidhart. I see the RMP is here as well. Thank you for coming, everyone. I presume you were all contacted. That's right. We came here as soon as we heard. But that's the work of who I think it is. It is as you suspect. This was done by none other than the Quaitson Provincial Army soldiers. That's absurd. For what reason? Though it seems they have no issue with raising the very lands they're meant to protect. This can't be real. Unfortunately, it's very real. Apparently, they broke through a gap in our line of defense at the Twin Dragons Bridge. According to the report, there were a number of Jaegers within their ranks, too. Duke Alberay has been hiring the Northern Jaegers throughout this war. They were behind the attack on Ymir, too. That explains things. Raising towns like this is one of their specialties. And if they had soldiers supporting them, too. This couldn't have ended any other way. We arrived on the scene as fast as we could and managed to fight them off while evacuating the townsfolk, but they had already retreated towards Breyerhard and formed a defensive line by the time the 4th Armored Division arrived. The townsfolk readily accepted us after the Provincial Army was forced to retreat from Twin Dragons Bridge. It's clear this was intended to punish them for that as an example to others. This reminds me of what Rufus and Vita said actually.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Rufus said that. The fear of this attack is instilled, and townsfolk seems to be a testament to those words. Thanks to the soldiers, it's safe to say they succeeded in their aim. Even we of the RMP felt somewhat powerless before them, especially since we couldn't prevent that fatality. To think that one fatality would be the market manager of all people. Regardless, we need to strengthen our defenses here while preparing for countermeasures against Breyerhard. I advise that you keep your distance from Celtic for a while. Do engrave this horrible sight into your minds, however. It's no mere minor conflict. It's an all-out war, never forget that. Now what do we do? Otto's dead, Luis is basically injured. Where do we go? We survey the town? Where do we survey? Oh, the East Celtic Highway. Oh boy. We got a decent grasp on the situation in Celtic now. Should we head back? I mean, we talked to everyone, right? Oh, wait, hold on. No, dang it! Stay outside. Go back to the church. Is she still in the church? Is she fine? Is that what I remember? Fine. Okay, Rosine seems to be fine. So you've got a kid that was always teasing that girl. You got the one of the shop guys and Hama, whoever he was. Elise, please be okay. She's unconscious. Well, I mean, that's kind of apparent. Okay, there's nothing else for us here. I guess we're going now. Oh, I wasn't expecting this episode to end on a depressing note. Let's return to the Courageous. Queen! Where's my family? They're all safe, right? Becky, Hugo! We told you to wait on board, didn't we? Sorry, but she insisted. Yeah, you expect me to sit back about knowing what happened to my home? My family's safe, right? What about the market manager? Your family's alright. We saw them at the church. I can't say the same for the market manager, though. Oh, nah. You're having a laugh, huh? Wait! I've got a treat. I'll make sure she returns to the Courageous. Thanks. We'll make our way back first, then. We have a lot to discuss regarding where to proceed from here. Indeed. After leaving Keldic in the Imperial Army's hands, they all went back to the Courageous. Processing both Otto's death and the state of Keldic proved to be difficult, but they had to face it. It was only after Becky and Hugo had returned that they decided to take off. I mean, I knew there'd be fatalities, but I didn't know it would actually happen right now. It didn't happen to a mainline person, but it did happen to someone we all liked.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute. History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Really?
That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now.
True enough. This war's been relatively bloodless in comparison, so something like this happening is a big deal.
Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do it.
He didn't. It was his idiot father.
I think it's safe to say it was just Duke Alborea doing his own thing. He really seems to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in practice than him in the Alliance.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways.
No, it's not.
Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
What? You can't be serious.
You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you?
Yes, he is.
I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace. How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now.
Well, I mean, your father just did that, and his father's locked up in jail, so...
As a member of the Alborea family, I have a duty to stop my father.
Yes, but you can do it together with us.
You have no right!
We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone.
Machias is right. You need to calm down, and we need to think this over together.
Yeah, this isn't like you at all.
As your classmates and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you. And I believe we can.
We should discuss how to approach this matter together.
That's a Class 7 I know.
Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure you guys know the deal at this point, right?
I fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Keldic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that.
You're right.
We're all agreed there. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out.
I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes. So please, use my position and this ship however necessary to bring him to justice.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Alright, I think it's time we come up with a solid plan. We can't allow Duke Alborea to do anything so inhuman ever again.
Thank you.
Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from? Bear with me a moment. This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance.
From the Pantagruel itself?
How can that be?
They must have sneaked into range. What should we do, Toa? I think I can shake them off if I try.
No. Put the call up on the screen.
Is it Rufus? Yep.
It's a pleasure to see you all again. Especially you, my dear brother.
Is he going to tell us to deal with his father?
And Princess Alphen is with you too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
Rufus?
Goodness.
Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly. Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information of which I'd like to make you aware. Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique from my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us?
Does this concern Keldic by any chance?
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves. The attack on Keldic was instigated by Duke Alborea alone. We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Alright.
Huh? Oh, I get it.
They're basically cutting off the bad part of themselves.
You want us to take him out, don't you?
Surely not.
The bulk of the Kreutzen Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Aurochs Fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
This is insane.
They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind losing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objective you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff.
Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other, so you'd have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Clausel. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward. But considering the position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you. Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace, this is an intensely family-centric affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's Board of Directors.
Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work.
There remains a real possibility that this is a trap.
Still, now we know the Alliance wants something done about Duke Alborea as much as we do. This could be the best chance we're ever going to get to stop him from wreaking more havoc.
I can't allow my father to commit any more of these unforgivable crimes. I will go to Aurochs Fort and apprehend Duke Alborea myself. And it would mean the world to me if all of you were to lend me your aid.
We will.
Do you even need to ask?
Of course we will. We'll be with you every step of the way.
With that, they finally began preparations to apprehend Duke Alborea. Duke Alberea's actions against Celtic were believed to be in violation of a number of Imperial laws. With that fact as justification, Class 7 chose to call upon the aid of the 4th Armored Division and RMP to formally place him under arrest. In the end, they settled upon the following plan. First, the 4th Armored Division would attack Greyheart's northern line of defense. Meanwhile, the RMP would attack the city's southern line of defense, forcing them to call for reinforcements from Mordok's forts. This would give Class 7 the opportunity to attack the fortress using the creatures with relatively limited opposition. Once the fortress was under their control, they were to arrest Duke Alberea, effectively completing the mission. While all of this was being finalized, the remaining touches were put to Valamar's reinforced sword. The operation proved to be an opportune time to test it and collect much-needed data. The next day, the time came for the operation to begin. Saturday, taking Aurochs Fort. Well, the time's finally come. Is everyone ready to go? Of course. We can't just let Eustace down. This is our chance to avenge Otto's death too. I appreciate it. Just try and focus your thoughts on the operation now. You can worry about other things later. And we'll be right there with you. Sounds like everyone's all fired up and ready to go. This will be our very first chance to test Valamar's newly fortified weapon too. How did it turn out? Great, actually. And like Laura said, today's operation makes it the perfect chance to test it out in battle. I hope it is so. It'll be a good way to iron out the kinks anyway. The more data I have, the better off we'll be when it comes to making that touchy. Guys, the 4th Armored Division, the Railway Military Police are almost ready to make their move. Let me know as soon as you're ready, the sooner the better. I'm coming with you. It doesn't sit right with me to have you going up against the high-ranking Jaegers alone. That's no reason to let your guard down, though. Make sure you have everything you need. No problem. And but members in the party temporarily increased to 7. I love that. Elisa, Laura, B, Milliam. Yes, bring Milliam because of detection. Advance the main story, speak to Toa and the Captain Chancellor, commence operation. This episode's gone on long enough, but at the same time I want to get in there and actually be able to grind. What am I doing? Let's go down to the shops. Because this is a new time, so there should be new weapons, right? Hopefully, at least. Let me in. Shop. Bye. Nope. But, seeing as how Eustace has to be in the party, I've got to get him his platinum sword. Sarah has to be in the party, so get her Santa Maria? What? What the hell is it? It's an equip. No. Do you already have Santa Maria? Oh, Black Maria. I can't even change her gear. Oh, that kind of sucks in a way. But yeah, now I also need to buy him armor. Buy this. That'll spike. Alright, it's not like Marcus and anyone else is coming along. We're good. Now we need to go down to the Orbital Factory. And where? Over here. Yep, he's still in here. This wasn't exactly what I pictured the reinforced Blades first battle would be. I wish we could have given you a test run or something beforehand, but I guess you do know how to use a sword, so. The same blade you've always used, just stronger. It shouldn't be all that different at least. Yeah, I'll be fine. This blade's gonna lead us straight to victory, I just know it. You're too kind. Good luck, Green. Can't tell me good luck without letting me customize my weapons. We need to upgrade Lord Slayer. And that's every weapon upgrade. Now, modify ordnance slots. Choose. Yeah, this is fun. This is a fun time right now. And no one else needs it. I also need to get you, sis. His freaking quartz. I don't really need to get him quartz, to be honest. I don't really need to at all. He has 1,276 arts. Technically, he could be an arts-based one. Especially since he already has Mind 2 and Dark Matter. Let's give him Boss Crusade. Also, give you, sis. Before I forget, Quartz. Give him, instead of Mistral, give him the Megalith so that way he can actually start leveling up. And save the game again. I don't have anything to turn in, right? Everything's reported. Request, reported. Nothing currently to report. Okay, time to commence the operation. I've always known that we were in the middle of a real war, but until now I didn't understand what kind of pain and sacrifice that truly entailed. Team here, part of me still is trying to convince myself that something so unjust couldn't really have happened. And what's done is done. We can't turn back time, but we can and will stop the Duke from doing anything like that ever again. That's right, we'll make sure to sure of that. Commence operation. You guys ready to go? Your equipment's in perfect order, right? And Valamore's all ready too. Let's see, Valamore has... yeah, technically speaking, he's good for now because I still don't have Defense 3 or Speed 3. During the commence operation, we'll begin advanced story with the current party members. Commence!
Everyone, commence final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Yes, ma'am. Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kroitzen province secured. Courageous, full speed ahead.
Go, go, go!
Gotta love having a lot of students inside of the Kroitzen now. A lot more lively here. Used to be a lot lonelier. Damn, that was fast. Same day, 11:50. I'm also doing this right now purely because if I can't grind, I will. Purely because Eustace is like level 88, man. I need to get him up to level 100. Or close to it at least. What could that be? This sounds like... You're doomed. 4th Armored Division is here. Hey, that's not it. Is that the 4th Armored Division? It is. It's Craig DeRay. The advantage is ours. On our pride as Imperial soldiers, time to blast those walking chunks of metal to pieces. Yes, sir. Units 2 and 3 advance. Back up Unit 1 while dealing with enemies that approach from both flanks. Yes, sir. Plus, I can't believe they advanced this far. Huh, apparently they're eager to meet the same fate that Keldic did. Well, if that's the case, let's give them what they want. Yes, sir. Come in, come in. There's a Braveheart South entrance, see me. What is it? We're a little busy at the moment. We're under attack from the South Kroitzen Highway. It's the RMP. But come again. Yeah, go railway military police. Impudence little. No matter. Now's our chance to put these dogs down for good. Focus all firepower on their legs to impede their movement. Keep it up while making gradual retreats. We'll need to force them to call for reinforcements. Yes, ma'am. The battle on the north side of the city should have begun by now. The rest is in your hands, Class 7. Don't worry. Oh look, here comes the reinforcements. What in the world? Did the battle break out close by or something? What's with Duke Alvarez doing at a time like this? If only Lord Rufus were here. We're gonna be starting with the Soldat fight. Wow, there goes all of their reinforcements. What morons. They're actually leaving Duke Alvarez all by his lonesome. So that the courageous can come and let us go inside. You gonna talk?
They attacked the city from both sides? Those shameless fiends!
No, it's a triple attack. They are just diversions for the real attack.
Is there still no response from the Pantagruel?
I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact.
It's your own fault, man. He should have attacked Keldic and killed people.
The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well.
That damn son of mine. Surely he isn't planning on casting me aside.
Oh, yes he is, you moron.
I thought Eustace was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken. Regardless, we must make the best of what we have and repel those intruders. See that my will is done.
Oh wait, this means I'm gonna be fighting humans again. Possibly means I'll be fighting the same guys that had 26,000 HP. A bit difficult to kill, but gave 5,000 experience even to Reen at that current level, so
yes, Your Grace.
Might be good. As long as I have Eustace in the backline, no, that's for sure. Hey, look, it's Scarlet. Ah, crap,
There's
Miss
a
Byrne.
sad sight.
And Duvally.
Man, if I'd known things were gonna pan out to be such a mess here, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is.
Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we shall remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others.
You're too uptight for someone whose only job now is to sit and do a whole lot of nothing. Hell, didn't you just get back from Crossbell? If we're just gonna be sitting around anyway, you might as well relax.
Well, I can't deny I have as little interest as you in being here. But interest or no, this is work! Work!
Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Then again, it takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground.
No kidding.
Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong.
Oh, look, Scarlet's also gonna be going down a suicide route.
May I manage one last moment of beauty before my flame burns out completely.
So, just like Vulcan, are we not gonna be able to stop her from committing suicide by explosion or otherwise? Or are we actually gonna be able to save her life? I'd like to be able to save her life, even though she was, you know, really freaking annoying in the first game, and yeah, just the first game. Here's the courageous, you morons! And you left your stations.
What's that?
Oh look, and we are starting with the Soldat battle. Okay.
The Crimson Wings?
This is Alphen Rysay Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous. We have come to arrest Duke Albarea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Keldic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness. Ah! So the attacks on Berea Hard were merely a diversion?
Exactly.
No matter. Shoot them down. Back off!
We have to test out our new blade. is my classmate. And teach.
The Ashen Knight?
Too late!
Oh, damn!
Impossible!
I didn't have to do a thing! Alright, I'll take it.
Thanks for clearing a path, Reen.
Wow, reinforcing it with Zemurian ore really did make a huge difference.
No kidding.
Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside.
Right.
Don't get ahead of yourselves now.
We have to fight Scarlet in the beginning. No!
That sounds like...
Scarlet, why? Even her friggin' weapons are blade
A new
whip.
Soldat?
High speed Soldat, chest roll.
Hello, beautiful children of Class 7. It looks like our time to fight has come once again.
Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you?
Not a fan of you suddenly showing up. Oh well. I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Gorelia Fortress.
I suppose so. But for what it's worth, I just don't care. I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I have no reason to want to cling to life.
Just like Vulcan.
See punish the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet in his heart. That was all I lived for. And now it's done. Right now, I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die. That's why I've come to see you, Ashen Prince.
Why don't you fight for us? Join our cause. I'll give you a reason to live.
You're the perfect opponent for me to fall in battle against.
She's just like V was.
Yep.
It looks like she's lost interest in living as well.
What a spoiled child.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Kestrel Soldat was designed for pure speed, and I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell where V and G await. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
And now Celine is on the left side again.
If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much.
Why does her seat change every single time?
But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try, Ashen Awakener.
Oh, I will.
This'll be a tough one.
She's
Be
basically
careful.
speed, she said, right? How much damage does that blade do now? Man, this is a small Soldat! So what is basically speed? Body?
Too bad.
Okay, body is counter.
Right.
Let's go, left arrow. Okay, wait. Wait, no, bodies 2! Oh my god. Even though it's a 2, that's still terrible.
Too bad.
You're kidding me, right?
Let's go!
12,000 damage with a crit on a head, and 10,000 normal.
Right.
Alright, so it's basically just headshots. Morning moon.
Bring it on!
You gonna... Let's try.
Let's go!
Damn, 9,110 just on a counter. 19,000 in total. I love this blade.
Gotcha!
Alright, attack the head. Wait, what?
Right.
So it was like I thought initially, and you literally have just a chance to hit her. But when you do hit her, it's a crit.
That's no problem. Just a little more.
Yes. Oh, it's a little bit flare.
You're not out yet. Keep going.
8, 10.
Is that all?
Right.
6.
11.
Tap. Head.
Now!
Follow up.
I can do this.
DX Art. Totally flare. Trapped. Morning Moon. Arm.
Let's go!
Goodbye. Unite.
Right!
Overkill.
Go! Sunlight
This can't be happening.
Well, even though she avoided a lot of the attacks, she still was way easier than Vulcan. Seeing as how it only took almost 8 minutes. The Vulcan took almost 14.
He did it.
Nice work, Rean.
I can see why you were C's classmate. You fought just as wonderfully as he does in his Azure Knight. Now I can go with no regrets.
No, you're not.
This is bad. Watch out, Rean! Pushing her Soldat for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbital engine. At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here, too.
I won't let that happen.
I'm not going to stand back and allow anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it. We're doing this, Valimar!
Acknowledged.
You'll out the core. So you just cut off the top part of the body, and let the bottom part where the core is to explode. Keeping Scarlet alive and well.
Rean!
There really is no end to your recklessness.
Is that our Soldat's cockpit?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's alright in there just in case, though.
You put on a good show, Rean. All right, everyone. We're going in.
Right. We've got to hurry while Claire and the others are keeping the soldiers here occupied.
We'll check if everything is clear inside. Follow when you can.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Is she still gonna kill herself, though?
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Alberea. Remain on guard at all times.
Let's hurry.
Class 7, Group A, advance into the fortress!
So we're Group A now?
How is she, Valimar?
I detect vital readings from inside. Her life appears to be in no danger.
This should do it. Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close to being reunited with them.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led, but based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out. Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
Whoa.
That's...
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Zemirian ores, not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine.
Oh, we know.
So, keep working your way through those trials.
He knows exactly about the trials as well, geez.
Oh, and that was some fine work you did making it, George. Can't wait to see what the final product looks like.
I think you'll like what you see.
As for the two of you, Toa and Angelica, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait. You'll be coming back to us. I promise you that. And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so much.
Oh, damn!
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me. But I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
Okay, time to get back to work. Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
We'll get Valimar back on board the Courageous and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Good luck!
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
Make sure Scarlet doesn't try to do any self-harm, alright?
Stop right there!
Oh boy.
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers. Step aside. Our business is with Duke Albarea, not with you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. We have orders to take you into our custody, Jusis Albarea.
And for our homeland of Northumbria, we intend to do just that.
Some things just don't change.
Sadly, that's true.
Sarah Valentine? I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by the name of Purple Lightning.
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Sarah, do you know them, Instructor?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first.
Is Sarah also part Jaeger in a way?
And Erebonia, not Northumbria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again. So let's go. I'll take all of you on.
No, damn!
She might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
You don't have to fight alone.
You can't fight a high-ranking corps like that by yourself.
I won't allow it. We'll help.
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago.
Why are you so set on doing this?
Very well.
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning.
Wait. Strength up and
Off
speed.
we go!
Epiphany, Sarah can now use Northern Limits.
Leave it to me.
So, hold up. The purple lightning that she has off of herself. Is this a type of ogre power just like Rean's and Mick Burns? Because it seems like she does in fact have ogre power. Because that's why her health also went up to 14,000. Northern Limits, let's see what her new X-Fake is like. Damn! Go, Sarah, go!
Impossible!
Bring it on. I'm gonna slice you up!
I did nothing.
Leave it to me!
Thundering Roar EX.
Impossible!
Please! My turn!
Well, that left me scared, but...
Okay, we're burning
anyone want
daylight.
to tell me how the hell I lucked out enough to be able to survive that? Hey, she's 92 now.
I've got this.
Alright.
What's going on?
How did you withstand all of that completely alone?
Unbelievable. It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
I knew it, she was part of the Jaeger Corps. The Northern Jaeger.
Well, is that all you got? Go on! Fight me! I can take it! So try your luck as long as you want!
You're serious?
Sarah, it's okay.
Instructor.
Nah, I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away. Our contract with the Kreutzen province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Palestine. We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse, and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah!
Oh, we know more about her past now, which is nice.
That could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
Yep.
So you were just like Fee.
Exactly.
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a Bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
I knew about it already, but it wasn't my place to talk about it.
I got all that from the ID ages ago, of course.
I guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
Are you all right?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
Okay. Maybe I went a little overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him, and do what we came to do.
Understood. And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's go and find my father.
Oh boy. Sarah's fight scared the living hell out of me when I ended up almost dying. Sarah temporarily left the party. So she temporarily left, but she could still potentially pop up once we actually fight the Duke himself. So while we're here, let's get Eustace out of here. There's Milliam there as well. Alright, save the game. On both accounts, don't want to have to do that again. Especially the Jaeger fight. I much prefer the Soldat fight.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
I'm ready to quit with Reen's Asher Flame Slash. How much experience do you guys give? Especially to Eustace.
We'll cut our own path.
Oh, damn, 5,000 on Reen! Well, well, well. I know what exactly I'm gonna be doing. 19,124 on Eustace. Dang. Anyone want to explain though why B got 3,728, meanwhile Reen got, it's because he just hit 100, right?
I did it!
I've only
Yes,
just
that's why.
A matter of course.
Platinum Shield cannot be used. So yeah, 3,000 on level 100, that's still a lot. Before I actually end the episode, what does this cog do so that way I can just grind without having to worry about it? There we go, it lifts up that so I can continue. Whew. Boy, this is gonna be a fun grind. That's a long way. And there's a monster test. Alright, well with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one, where we will maybe be 102, 103, potentially at least having Eustace up close to our level. So yeah, till then, see you guys later.